everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I am a stay-at-home mom to two little boys. Today's video is all about my planner. Back in January I uploaded a video all about how I set up my planner for the year. It was using only items from Target, Dollar Spot, and from the 99-cent store, Dollar Tree. A few things have changed in my planner. Not a whole bunch, but I thought I could go ahead and show you just a little flip through of my planner and show you the few things that I have changed. A lot of you have commented on that video, a lot of views on that video, and a lot of questions. So a lot of people have questions on like, did it work out? Like, how am I liking it? Is it enough room for everything, etc. So in that video I mentioned how I went from my Erin Condren life planner to a bullet journal and now to this, and this is my very own planner. Now I switched the binder out because the life planner I used a weekly horizontal and it just wasn't working for me for what I was doing. I used to work, now I'm staying home, so my days are a little busier. I have a few things to do during the day, errands to run, etc. So that just wasn't fulfilling my every need as a stay-at-home mom. And not saying that it doesn't work for stay-at-home moms, it just wasn't working for me now that I'm a stay-at-home mom. Then I went on to my bullet journal and I was in love with my bullet journal. I love the creativity aspect of it. I love that I could just do whatever I wanted. I could add or take away whatever I didn't need, whatever I wanted. But then it just started getting a little more time consuming. I wanted my spreads to be as elaborate as possible, and then when they weren't so elaborate I just kind of was bored of it. But then I didn't have the time to do all the spreads on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. I just really didn't have the time to do it, and I loved it though because it's so therapeutic to me to like sit there and use stickers and color and draw and all that stuff. Like I am so into that stuff. So I was sad to let it go. So I have switched my binder out. I got this binder from Target. It's an A5 3-ring binder, 1 inch wide, and this is what it looks like. It's got little pineapples on it. I don't carry this around with me just because of the size. It is a little bulky. I don't need it though. This one usually stays home. It does have a lot of personal information, so I don't like to carry it around. That's this binder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you everything that's in here. So like I said, this is an A5 binder. It's a 3-ring binder and it is 1 inch wide. It's got cute little pineapples. And this one, also like my other one in the front, it's only got one pocket in the front cover, but it does not have it in the back. And I'm okay with that. I don't really use these anymore. One thing that is different from this binder, from the other one I had, is these little, I don't know what they're called, but to open up the rings. Because the binder is pretty full, I had a hard time opening and closing it when it came to like the tabs further in the middle. So I really like that this one does have these little things. I don't know what they're called. Anyway, so I still have this little pouch. This one came from a little set from the Dollar Spot at Target. It came with Post-its and paper clips, and I just have a few stickers in here. Then I have this tab here and these little stickies. I got these from Target Dollar Spot as well. And I use these just for like the different activities that I'm going to be doing with David that day. David, my son, is 3 years old, soon to be 3 years old. And I have little learning activities that I do on a daily basis with him. And I fill in what I'm going to do for the week. And then the dividers, I got them also from Target Dollar Spot. They came 6 in a pack. Now these tabs, you can make it to work for you however you want it. I wanted this to be kind of like a real life planner, like not just what's going on for the week, but somewhere where I can organize my YouTube stuff, my finances, my goals that I have set for the year. So that is what works for me, but you can make these tabs say whatever you want and add whatever you want. Make the planner work for you. You don't want a planner and spend all this time putting it together for something that you won't use. So this first tab is this year, and I have some goals that I have set. I wanted to do like a little scribble rather than just a list of them, so I thought that was a really fun way to put my goals on there. And then books that I want to read, I did set a goal to read 20 books. Now I've fallen a little behind, but I'm on my 6th book this year, and if I'm reading 1 book a month, I'm not at a pace to finish, so I gotta pick up the pace. But this is a list of books that I want to read. The ones that have like the little sticker here, those are books that I've already read. And yeah, so I printed this out from Pinterest, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave my board on Pinterest, the link down below on the description bar, just so you find all these printables. I've created one board just for all the free printables that I found on Pinterest that I'm using, and some that I have used but just switched out. So, and then I have this is just a scribble that I made, and it's TV series and movies that I want to watch. And then on to another printable that I found on Pinterest. It's just project planning. Anything that has to do with my YouTube channel, or I'm planning on a different project. This is a little tool that I found on Pinterest, and I just have a few printed out here. I thought it was okay for me to put it on under this tab because it's all about like goals and stuff, things that I want to do. So the project planning, I thought it was perfect to go in this tab. The next tab is my YouTube tab. Here is where I keep track of all my videos, my ideas, and my subscribers, all of that. That's all in here. And then also video planning. Oh, and these are just stickers that I picked up from a little booklet, also from Target Dollar Spot. It came with like dot stickers and divider stickers. So that's what this is. And they're like kind of subdividers. So for my YouTube tab, I have the YouTube, and then I have video ideas. And then over here I have video planning. And here is just where I plan out my videos, write down anything that I want to add, if I need to do any research, I don't know. So that's there. And the next tab is finances. Now I haven't filled this out just for the sake of the video because it's personal information, but these are also available on Pinterest. This is just a way to keep track of all of the accounts, so like the utility accounts. Now I have all of that stuff saved on my phone, like so I can do the payments from my phone already, but in case David needs access to this, David, my husband, needed access to this because he needed to pay something or something, he has access to that information here. Then on to my bills due. This is, I wanted to do like a bills due that I didn't have to print out monthly. It was just kind of like a year at a glance. These are set bills that we pay every month. So it would have like our car payment, rent, that stuff. I'll just go ahead and write it in and then do a check mark when I'm done, or like if I paid more than the amount due, I can fill that out. How much did I pay? I can even add the date. And then another one of our goals was to pay off our car. So I have the minimum payment due for that month, and then how much we pay and what's the balance. It's just a way of tracking like how far we've come and how much we have left. So I've gone ahead and put a post-it in there because, you know, you don't need to know. And this one is not a printable. This one I just put it together using a ruler. So yeah, I don't have a printable for that, but hope you find some inspiration in that. And then this next tab is miscellaneous. It's just all the extra printouts that I found useful but didn't have like a specific place for it. So this one is just a password log. So many times I'm just like, I have so many different accounts, different things, that I forget my passwords. And then I have a daily routine printout just for those really busy days. I printed this out a little smaller to size, so I added room for notes. And I have a few of those here. And then I have a party planner. David's birthday is coming up, so I thought this was a good place to start because planning a birthday party is just a little overwhelming sometimes. But yeah, I got that. And this next tab is my contacts. So I do send out the invitations for the birthday party, Christmas cards, whatever it is. We've never done Christmas cards, but I'm just saying. And then this next tab is just notes. Anything that like the birthday party, when I get started on planning that, I can move the little party planner here and then just continue adding notes on here. And then this little divider with a little pouch thing where I just keep some stickers from the 99-cent store, from Target. This one I found in the greeting cards area for $1. So I thought it was pretty good because planner stickers are pretty pricey sometimes. And then I have a few of these from an Etsy shop. Have that, and then I have all these letter stickers, number stickers, also from Joann's, also from their $2 section, like those huge boxes they have in the like scrapbooking area. I got those from there for $2. Next divider is where my monthly starts. Now I have changed my monthly calendar and my weekly setup. The monthly one, I was just like not interested in decorating and making my monthly, you know, really cute, because it's just something that I used to reference when planning for the week. So I don't need it to be all extra pretty and etc. So I wanted a printout that was already pretty. So I got this also from Pinterest, and then my weekly has changed a lot. So I went from using just the regular horizontal version, which is why I switched from my Erin Condren Life Planner. So I don't know why I was using those inserts. I don't know why, and I stuck to them for a long time, and I just realized it was like really hard to read. But I needed a place where I had like a list of to-dos that I needed to get done that I could like sprinkle in through the week. I needed a place for like a focus, what we're focusing on this week. So this week I'm really focusing on getting David back to nap time, taking naps during the day. So that's a big focus there. Then what's for dinner, I just decided to add it here because I don't know, I just thought it was so much easier. It looked better to have a place for my menu, and then I have plenty of room for extra notes. If I don't have enough room, if something else happens, something changes, I can fill it in here. It's okay. The squares here are pretty small, but I am able to use the stickers for the mini happy planner. So I do use these in this. Now this is one that I came up with myself using lots of other printables that I found as inspiration, but this is what I came up with, and I did add it on my Pinterest board as well, so you can go ahead and check it out, print one for yourself. That's what my weekly ones look like. And then now for each month, I still am using my little post-it method where I don't fill it in here. I have just like a little post-it where I fill in different things that are happening that month, and then when it comes to that month, I can neatly add them onto my calendar. That way, in case a date changes or something happens, I don't make this look all ugly. I just cross that off and add it somewhere else. Something that I really enjoyed and missed from my bullet journal was like the different spreads. So I do have this habit tracker. Again, this was not a printable. This was something that I came up with. Again, using inspiration from different ones. This is what I came up with. I have different habits that I want to track. I would just circle the month, and then I do have room for 3 goals for the month and why. Now this why is really big because I can kind of like guilt trip myself into accomplishing those goals because I am constantly looking at the why. Why am I doing this? So I am pushing myself a little more to achieve those goals for the month. So these are little habits that I will track. I will fill it in. Now, if you want to add more habits go ahead. I just didn't want to make it like overwhelming. I will track different habits depending on the goals that I set for that month. Once something, like you do something for the 30 days, like you're tracking that, like it's going to become second nature and you're not going to have to track it as much anymore. These are things that, like my water intake, this is something that I know I'm not having my 8 glasses a day, so I need to track it. I need to make sure that I start doing that. So once it just becomes like a thing, like you just drink the 8 glasses of water, you don't have to track it anymore. It's like second nature to you, if that makes any sense. So I won't track that. It's just going to be depending on the goals that I set up for the month. I have that, and I also have this mood tracker. I've never had a mood tracker, but I mean, I like the idea of it. So I found this printable, this really cute printable, where you will go ahead and color. You'll come up with like your own color code, where like yellow means happy and blue means you were a little sad that day. Red, you were really angry. Whatever it might be, go ahead and color the little heart that color, and it just kind of will show you like an overview of your mood during the month. So I am going to start doing that. And then I have a few blank pages for just like a line a day. So this is something that I really liked in my bullet journal, where at the end of the day when I was filling out my habit tracker, I also took the time, 5 minutes at most, to just write a line or two about something that I was grateful for, something that made me smile, something that happened that I really enjoyed, or something that we did, you know, just to kind of like bring it back to a happy place. A lot of the times we dread on something that happened that like ruined the rest of our day, and we overlook the other things that happened in our day that made us smile, that made us happy. So I think it's important for self-care and for you to maintain a positive attitude, to look back at the good things that happened during your day. So I have a few pages for that. And then it goes on to my weekly spreads. And that is everything. That is how all my months look. And that is it. All the way in the back, I have this little clear sheet protector with a few other stickers that I got. That is everything in my planner. I love my planner. I am getting so much use out of this planner. It makes my life so much better. Everything is right here. So give this video a big thumbs up if you would like to see a plan with me. And yeah, that is everything that's in my planner. And there you have it. Super easy to make. You can add, you can take, you can do whatever you want with it. Make it work for you. So anyway, that is it. That's everything that's in my binder. I hope you found this useful, helpful. I hope you go on and do it yourself. And yeah. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next one.